Hello guys, welcome to another lecture about the string modification methods. In this lecture we talk about three methods: trim start, trim end, and trim. We begin with trim start. Here's the syntax of this method. This method allows us to remove white spaces from the beginning of a string and returns a new string with the leading characters removed. For example, to remove these three white spaces from the beginning of the string, we can use the trim start. In this case, the result would be "Hello John." Also, this method can take parameter named trimChars, which specifies the characters to be removed from the beginning of the string. In this example, the myString variable holds the string "Hello John" with leading hash and dash characters. When the trim start method is invoked with an array parameter containing hash and dash characters, it removes any leading hash and dash characters from the string. Okay, the next method that we're gonna discuss is the trim end. This is the syntax of this method. This method is similar to the trim start method. The difference is that it allows us to remove white spaces or specified characters from the end of a string. For example, here, the trim end method removes specified characters from the end of the string and returns a new string with the value of "Hello John." Alright, the third method is trim. Here's the syntax of the trim method. This method is a combination of the trim start and trim end methods, which means that it removes all leading and trailing occurrences of a set of white spaces or specified characters from the string. For example, the trim method removes all digits from 1 to 9 from the start and end of the string. It's important to note that during each leading and trailing trim operation, the process stops when a character that is not included in trimChars is encountered. In this case, the leading trim operation was stopped upon encountering the character A. Similarly, the trailing trim operation stopped when the character Z was encountered. As a result, it returns a new string with this value. It's worth noting that this method is commonly utilized for trimming whitespace from the start and end of user input. Alright, now let's jump into VS Code to show you some examples. Okay, here we have a string variable named myString. First, let's declare an array of chars variable and put hash, 1, C, and whitespace characters into it. Next, let's proceed by invoking the trim start, trim end, and trim methods on the myString variable while passing the trimChars array as a parameter. Can you guess the results of these methods? Okay. The trim start method removes characters from the beginning of the string until it encounters the character 2. This is because the 2 is not in the trimChars parameter. On the other hand, the trim end method removes characters from the end of the string until it reaches the character Z, which is not included in the trimChars. And finally, the trim method removes characters from the beginning of the string until it encounters the character 2 and also removes characters from the end of the string until it encounters the character Z. Now, let's display the result in the terminal and run the application to see the result. As you can see, we get the expected result. Now, let's change the value of the myString variable and invoke these methods without any parameter. As we mentioned earlier, if we don't pass any parameters to these methods, they remove whitespace characters from the beginning and end of the string. Okay, done. See you in the next lecture.